What is up, guys? This is my bro John,
My sis Harriet.
and you guys are watching Spill It.
Basically, what have you learned from being married?
That you would tell
That you would tell other newlyweds? Okay.
or newly engaged couple.
All right. What I've learned so far about being married is that
And then I'm gonna tell you something about just something that I want to do, and then tell me if you're gonna agree on it. If you're agreeing.
okay. Let's see. Marriage is hard work. I mean, whatever your relationship was when you guys were dating, like you have to apply that same effort like tenfold. Like, I mean, because when you're married, you can't just, pick up your bags and just walk away. I mean, you physically could, but in a sense,
It's a matter of commitment.
You can't
Marriage is
just
commitment.
walk away.
Exactly.
I mean, you have to put in real work. And but don't just be naive saying that, oh, like marriage is just sunshine and rainbows. It's not. I mean, you go through many different hardships. I mean, financial,
Right.
spiritual. I mean, just at all levels. But it's all about, coming to that common ground and finding like where you guys can, at least see eye to eye on certain things and work together to like kind of build from it. So yeah.
That boy spit.
Like stupid. But like dead serious, man. It's all about, just being. It's all about just coming together, like even when the times are like good as well as bad. Just be there for each other, build each other up.
Emotional support.
Yeah, exactly. Because marriage, it's an up and down roller coaster, man. That's just part of life. But it shows you how much you really love that person because,
Your commitment.
Yeah, because of the commitment. If you're so willing to walk away, you're just cheating yourself out of time, really.
But marriage is worth it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, getting married to the right person.
So the right person is
but you got to know that before you get married.
Yes.
Don't just get married just because it sounds nice and it's something that you feel that you should do. No, like actually study this shit. Go through all the freaking steps.
Yeah.
Like actually know like that this is the person that you want to be with.
Right.
And they'll show you. Once again, it all comes down to action. Like even during the marriage life, there's always action based.
And it's very important too that a person know what they want. That's what I keep like telling people. You should know what you want because then you would know that this is the person that's for you. Because a lot of people, they would get into relationship and miss a lot of red flags just because they don't know what they want, and then they would see like a good looking man in there and showing all the red flags and still enter the relationship with that man just because of some shallow art, because you don't know what you want. It's very important. It's very important that you guys know what you want, so that when you see the person,
He can give me a baby with green eyes.
oh, blue eyes. Just
Look at this.
no, but what do you feel like? What's your take on couples therapy?
I don't know. I'm gonna give that to you. Nah, I can speak on it. I can speak
Couples
on it.
therapy.
I can speak on it.
I feel like if you have a problem with communicating, then it's definitely important for you to go through that. But if you guys can,
Have you ever been to couples therapy?
No, dude. Like me and my wife are like if there's days where like we're mad or like we disagree, we never go to bed like
Angry at each other.
angry.
That's good.
Like we always have to talk it out and find a common ground and then just be cool with it. And whatever we're mad at, we'll just leave that to the wayside. That's what's worked for us.
Okay.
What's on
Yeah. Well, for me, I feel like their future husband, whenever what's important to me is whatever that's happening or will happen in our life, it's important to me that we pray together, even though we're so pissed at each other, because I feel like not another human can help us with what we're going through, but you know, God will hear our prayers, and God will be able to help us better in our marriage, in our relationship, than any human being. That's my take on couples therapy.
Really?
I feel like when you pray and you open yourself up to the answers,
Yeah.
that means that you're not closing your ears into hearing, you know, because a person can get defensive when someone's telling them what to do, you know. So no, it's, for me, it's very important. Like my spirituality, it's not even about religion, it's about spirituality. My spirituality, that, you know, we both calm ourselves down whenever there's something that's happening, and actually talk to a higher being to help us, you know, because you open yourself up to your partner, to you know, your partner will have flaws. I'm sure your wife will have flaws that would like annoy you and things like that, but I'm pretty sure when you calm your mind down, you calm yourself down, that's when you actually understand their, you know, point of view, and them as well to you. So my take on the couples therapy thing is that try God, talking to God
So, all right, my take.
as a third, because there always needs to be a third one,
Yeah.
not a third party.
Not,
Not a third party, but a third, like, higher force, higher being. Just say.
so, I'm just trying to cover the mic. So my take on couples therapy and also prayer. So I do believe there's power in prayer, but also whatever higher being you pray to, what if this higher being has sent this therapist, this
No,
therapist
yeah.
into your life?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To fix their marriage. So
But be careful too with who you listen to, because a lot of people would ask a lot of people, and those people don't even know what advice to give the other person, because they can only speak based on of their experience. Because like, let's say a therapist got, you know, they have a trauma about something, right? And then they feel so strongly about it.
yeah, so they have their
So
bias.
they have their bias about it. So for me, I would rather pray and be open to the answers from a higher being, rather than another person who is going through a trauma. Or like, let's say you're a friend, right? It's very unfair for me. It's hard for a person not to have a bias about something. When you talk to me about cheating, right? I'm gonna have my take on it, you know, and somehow I would strongly enforce that on you. The advice that I'm gonna give you, it's gonna be strongly about that experience of mine.
Yeah.
So it's very important that, you know, you don't just talk to everyone and ask their advice about this, because not everyone would. You know your partner better than anyone else, you know, because it's important that you stop asking other people for advice, because no one would know your relationship better than you do.
I can understand that. But
Yeah, like let's say I go to you and I say, John, like my boyfriend is stopping me from going out, like to the club or girls party, or like us going to Halloween.
Yeah.
Then you would have somehow a strong opinion about it, because you've had an experience where like a girl stops you from it. So it would be biased, even though you don't know my boyfriend. You would have that strong opinion.
Well, the opinion doesn't necessarily make it fact.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And
that's why it's important not
you
to
said
keep
something
asking
earlier
other people.
about people get offensive when they're told something to do, but I feel like people get offensive based on just a simple opinion.
Exactly, yeah.
Even though it's not fact, there's nothing based on fact. It's just you giving your perspective on like what you see.
Yeah. So I think it's important to know the balance of like, and you should know who you're asking. Like, let's say, like I said earlier, right? It's very important to ask a person who's already married and in a happy and healthy relationship, rather than ask someone who's not having that experience, who's not there.
who's not there already?
I mean,
Yeah.
And to the people who would get upset, I mean, you realize you're giving that person that's on the outside looking in power over your relationship.
Yes.
I mean, the moment that someone can change your emotion, like you're giving them the power to your life. Simple.
Because I was in I asked this couple about their take on the relationship, right? And then next thing you know, it's so funny because I asked them, and then a month after they got divorced. So we were actually just talking about it, and I was like, dude, the advice did not work, and then you guys got divorced a month after. We were just laughing about it now. But I'm just saying that it's very important for people to ask the right people. To ask the right people. I had that experience. My friend.
Yep.
My friend. It's my friend. We were just laughing about it. I was like, dude, it did not work out at all. And then she was like, yeah, we got divorced a month after you asked us.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
So it's very important that you have a discernment, you guys. It's very important that you guys ask the right people.
I've been hearing that word a lot. Discernment.
Yes,
Everything.
it's a matter of discernment. So
Yeah.
that means I'm speaking your language.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny.
we're speaking.